Hello everyone, let us start the lesson. So this is module number 4, lesson number 4, rational numbers. Type 1, we have to graph the set of rational numbers. So a set of rational numbers are given here and we have to put it on the graph. This is my number line, we have to put it here. Okay. First of all, we will convert all the numbers into decimal. So the first number is minus 1 over 5. Okay, which means 1 divided by 5. The 1 is smaller than 5, so I will put a decimal in the answer, and decimal will give me the power to write a 0 here. Now we know 5 times 2 gives me 10. We will do minus, we get 0, which means this. We do not leave the decimal alone, so I will write a 0 here. So my answer is what? 0.2. So minus 1 over 5 will become minus 0.2. Okay. Now this is a negative number, which means this will be on the left side of 0. 0.2. So check, this is 0 and this is minus 1. So 0.2 should be between the 0 and minus 1, correct? Now check, there we have 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? So this will be 0.2, this will be 0.4, this will be 0.6, this will be 0.8, and this is then minus 1. Sorry, minus. Okay, I needed minus 0.2, which means this is my minus 0.2. Okay, this one, understood? Next, the next number is minus 0.7. Minus 0.7. If you will check the graph, this line here and this line here, this is minus 0.6 and this is minus 0.8. Now in the middle of 0.6 and 0.8 I will get 0.7, correct? So this here, this is my minus 0.7. okay. The next number is 2 is to 3 over 5. 2 is to 3 over 5. Okay. Now 2 will remain like this only, no need to touch this. Just do 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5. Again the 3 is smaller than 5. So I will put a decimal here and I will write a 0 here because we do not need the decimal. Now the decimal gives me the power to put a 0 here. 5 times how much gives me 30? 5 times 6 gives me 30. I will do minus, this will become 0. So 0.6. So this will become 2.6. Okay. Now 2.6 will be between 2 and 3, correct? So let's move to 2 and 3. Now this will be 2.2. This will be 2.4. And here this will be my 2.6. So this is my 2.6. Okay. The last number is minus 1.8. Minus 1.8 will be between minus 1 and minus 2. So here I have minus 1, here I have minus 2. So this line here will be minus 1.2. This will be minus 1.4. This will be minus 1.6. And this one here, this is my minus 1.8. This is the answer, right? So these are the 4 points here. I hope you understood how to put them on the number like number line, the graph. Let us move to the next question. Find absolute value of rational number. We have to find the absolute value, as I told you in the last lesson also. The lowest point in a certain cave has an elevation of minus 53.4. Okay, let's say there is a cave. If you enter the cave, you will go down, and the deepest point inside the cave is at what point? Minus 53.4 meters. Okay. If the cave entrance has an elevation of 0, okay, cave entrance here it is 0 and the deepest point is minus 53.4. Evaluate absolute value of minus 53.4 to determine the number of meters a hiker would descend to reach the lowest level. If a hiker, okay, so wants to go inside the cave, enter from here, and he wants to go to the deepest point here. So how many meters will he travel? So whenever we talk about travel, yani we are talking about the distance. Distance is never negative. So we have to take what? Absolute value of the deepest point. Why deepest point? Because he wants to go to the lowest point, deepest point, right? So the deepest point is minus 53.4. When I will take its absolute value, this will become 53.4 feet. So the hiker has to travel down 53.4 feet to reach to the bottom of the cave. Okay. Next question. Compare the rational numbers. So, okay, two numbers are given. These are rational numbers. We have to compare them. Which one is bigger, which one is smaller. So, 0.51 here. We will convert this number into decimal. Now, there are two ways. I will explain you both of them. The first one, simply divide. 12 divided by 25. 12 is smaller than 25. So, I will put a decimal. Decimal will give me the power to write 0. 25 times 4 will be 100, the closest number to 120 in the table of 25. Then we will do minus. I will get 20 here. 20 is smaller than 25. I have decimal, which means I can again put a 0. Now 25 times 8 will give me 200. I will do minus. I will get 0. Yani my answer is 0.48. So this will become minus 0.48. Okay. Other way of changing the number into decimal. There, okay, this is minus 12 over 25, right? If you can change this number into 100 by multiplying something, then we can skip the division part. Okay, how? 25 times 4 gives me 100, right? So multiply it by 4 and multiply the numerator also with the same number. 12 times 4, 48, with a minus sign here. 25 times 4, 100. Now check. Whenever you have 100 downs in the denominator, downside, check how many zeros are here. Two zeros, right? So you can cut the 100 and here after two numbers, just put the point. So this simply become minus 0.48. You can get the answer like this also. Okay. So this is 0.51, this is minus 0.48. Which one is bigger? Definitely the positive number is always greater than the negative number. Here, even if you will not do the division, you can tell the answer easily. Why? Because we know that the positive number is always greater than the negative number. So answer is 0.51 is greater than minus like 12 over 25 or minus 0.48. But I did division here because I wanted to show you how to divide it and change it into decimal. Okay. Next, order the set of these numbers. All are negative numbers, so we must know, we must convert them into decimal numbers. So the first one is minus 2.46 as it is. Here check 25. I can change the 25 into 100, right? So 22 over 25. What will I do here? Multiply 4, multiply 4. This gives me 88 over 100, which means 0.88. So minus 2 is to 22 over 25 will become minus 2.88. Okay, so the second number is minus 2.88. The third number, I can also change the 10 into 100. So what will happen? 1 over 10. Here I will do times 10. Here I will do times 10. This will become 10 over 100, which means 0.10. Why? Because I will remove this and after two numbers I will put the point and this will become 0.10. So 2 is to 1 over 10 minus 2 is to 1 over 10 will become minus 2.10. So the third number is minus 2.10. Okay, in this question I forgot to mention from least to greatest or greatest to least. So let's take it. We want to arrange them from least to greatest. So from smallest to biggest. So among all these three, which one is the least one? The least one will be minus 2.88. Minus 2.88. Because I told you in negative number, the bigger number becomes smaller and the smaller become bigger. So 2.88 is the smallest one, then minus 2.46, and then minus minus 2.10 will be the greatest one. So from least to greatest. Okay, this is how you have to order the numbers, rational numbers. Okay, so this lesson is also over. Practice it well. I'll see you in the next video.